Okay, today we will concentrate on activity life cycle. So just yesterday we discussed already what is activity. So activity is nothing but it's on a single page where we can have the with some Java code and XML, both combination we can say as the activity. So in that activity we will see means activity in the sense here we have some XML along with the Java. So combination of both, wherever you want to perform some actions that we can perform here. So now we will see the life cycle of that activity. So how that activity life cycle will come here, we will see this. So here. So this is the one activity life cycle here. So how this activity life cycle here totally it has 7 steps. So where we can start from the on create, on start, on resume, on pause, on stop, destroy. So for sometimes it restart. So these all are the total 7 steps in an activity life cycle. So what is the meaning of these 7 steps? How this correlated to our program? See here, when we are creating a project, the new project as starting from here on create means here see this is the first method. So the default when we are creating in a project, the first method default it is creating. Just I'll create one new project here. So project name we will give as a life cycle. So how other steps will involve that we will see here. So just I am creating here life cycle. See, once I created a life cycle here, the first method as created here as onCreate. OnCreate is the first method where it can create. After onCreate, see it goes to the onStart, then on resume, then on pause, then on stop, on destroy, and sometimes it's a on restart. So these are the methods. First we will see the programmatically how to handle these 7 methods in our program. Then we will discuss about in detail of about the this image. So first what I'll do here is, so this is the program it is created. So simply here I'm creating other methods. So what are the other methods? First is onCreate, then is the onStart. So onStart. Why it is not coming here? So protected void onStart. So like this, I'll create all the methods. See, like this, I'm creating all the methods. So when we are creating this, just we can start that method. Super dot onStart. Super dot onStart. Like this, we are starting the each and every method here. onStart. Like same. Next is the on resume. Super data on resume. Then so on stop. So super data on stop. Then next is the on pause. So protected on pause. And the next is the what we created here. On create, on start, on resume, on pause, on stop we create, on destroy and on restart. So on destroy, finally I'm creating the last method, that is on restart. So these all are the 7 methods I created here. But how this can be executed, we will see here. So for this, what I'll do is I'll add one toast in every place. So toast.make text. So here is the get activity. Sorry, this we will write this main activity dot this, comma, here we'll write some message, then toast dot length long dot show. So just here I'm writing this on create. Then here for everywhere I'm writing the same, but just we will change the based on method name, we will change the content on restart. Here I'm changing this on restart. Here it is on destroy. I'm changing as on destroy. This is the on pause. On pause. On stop. So here is the on resume. So on start. On start. So these are the 7 methods I created here to see this. Now, see some of the methods we cannot identify easily on a toast. So what is the solution? If it is I'm not able to see it in a toast, then how I can, as a development side, I want to understand what happening here. So that how I can control here. For that here, there is a concept called here logs. We will use the logs. So we can print the logs programmatic side. So that can print only on a here in our environment. Once the project has released to the end users, they cannot see our logs. But here total, we can create 4 types of logs. That is log.i, log.d, so log.d, then log.e, and log.w. So 4 types of logs we can create. I for information, D for debugging, E for error, W for warning. So we can create 4 types of logs. So log 4 types of logs we can create. So here today we will create a log I. So we need some information. So that logs I'm creating here to understand. So here I'm putting this log dot I. So sorry, log I, not dot, log I. So here this first is the tag, second is the onCreate. So this onCreate method we are creating, this is the tag. So this we can put something here or understandable just for searching. So we are in, just I'm putting the we are in. So like this everywhere I want to write this. So after the toast in every method, I'm pasting this. See like, so now again I'll change these names here. We are in on restart. We are in on destroy. We are in on pause. We are in on stop. We are in on resume. So we are in on start. Like this, I created all the scenarios. Now I'm running this. Just a minute, I'll take the cable and I'll run this program. So it's connected to my mobile. I'm running this. Meanwhile, I'll open the Spicer. So Visor has connected. So this program is still running. It's not installed. We will install again. Yeah, now it is installing. See, on create, on start, on resume. See, three methods are called automatically, then it called on pass as well, then on resume. Why it is calling other methods on pass, on resume means if it is something disturbance will come, that will call here. First, we will see this is here in a cat. So what is I created here? This is I, right? So here I can put this as a info. So in info, I'll put this word here. So just opening this on create. See here on start, on resume, this. It is not showing here. Just a minute. On create. Yeah, here it is came. So yeah, sorry, because of the filter it not came. So now we are able to see here this. So what I'll do is now I'll filter with this word. Okay, so now see, now my phone is in a lock mode. So right, so I'm opening the lock. I'm opening the lock of this phone. See, I'm opening this lock. See, in our phone we can see this restart, then start, then resume. See here, we can able to see those here. Just I'll clean this and I will start again this. Just I lock again my phone and I open this. See, on stop, on restart, on start. Here we can able to see these messages here. So just here something. Okay, we filtered with this word, right? Okay. So here see, on stop, every method here we are able to see this. On pause, this message. See, now we are able to see this. So it's a all we can see on restart and everything. But how this is happening here, that we need to understand first. See here, I'll clear this all. Now I'm closing the entire application. Okay, now I'm clearing again. Now I'm opening the application. See, life cycle. I clicked on the life cycle. So it called total 3 methods. One is the on create, on start, and the on resume. So why these 3? Then see, if I lock my phone, so then it goes to on pause and on stop. So now my phone is in on stop mode. So from on stop, now I want to do something action. See here, then it goes to on restart, on start, and on resume. So if I click on this home button, then it called on pause and on stop, because now the application is running on the background. Now application is running on the background. See here, we can able to see the application. So it is there in a background. Once I click on again here, it is coming to the on restart and on start and on resume. Why? Because see here, what happened with, we will come to diagram here, we will see this. See, when we are opening this application, first time it is called as a on create, then immediately it goes to the on start, then on resume. Means here what happened in each method. In the on create method, when on create method as called, the project related setup UI as created here. So that UI, what are the UI related components are created in a on create method. After that, in on start method, it should map with the Java files Means for the respective, we have in some Java, so that it can be mapped to the respective Java. Then combination of on create and on start, it comes to on resume. Means on resume in the sense it is ready to use. Now it is ready to use. It can be ready to interact with the user, because in on create method it's created this and it mapped to the Java. Now it ready, means on resume, if you want to perform some kind of actions that you can do after on resume method, there we can say as the activity running stage. So on the stage, activity is running in the stage. So here what happened here, my program is in the open mode, then immediately I got some disturbance. Disturbance in the sense, maybe I pressed a back button, or I receive a message, or I receive a call, or automatically my phone has locked. Then what happens? This goes to the pass. From the pass, it goes to stop. From the stop, it goes to the destroy. But here, there are some possibilities. Like my application is running. If I got one message or some small notification, then from the pass to here, from the pass to it immediately starts resuming. Like simple observation here, when we are watching a video on YouTube or somewhere, if any other notification, WhatsApp notification or something will come, what happens? Just volume down for 1 or 2 seconds, then automatically volume can be increased. Means that time this goes to on pass and immediately it can start from here. That is a on pass. Next, if it is a call, if it is a call means maybe call ringing. Call ringing should be 30 seconds or 25 to 30 seconds. So that call ring will be 25 to 30 seconds. Then what happens? That immediately, means in a past stage, it cannot wait more than 2 to 3 seconds. If it is a more than 2 to 3 seconds, immediately it calls to the on stop method. In on stop method, what happens? If I call, maybe I pick the call or I cannot pick the call. After the call, what happens? It goes to here to on restart. Means application is restarting from here. It's a on restarting from here. Then immediately it can start restart. While it is restarting, it should interact with the Java. It should interact with the Java. Then it goes to combination of XML and Java. It goes to the on resume stage. From there again it should comes to the on this. And when this will call, see, I pressed back button. I pressed back button means I supposed to close that application. If I supposed to close that application means immediately on stop to it will come to on destroy, and once it receives to the on destroy, then application has shut down. So in the last time in an intent example, we discussed something word called as a finish. In a programmatically, if I say finish means that application should be shut down in the background. It could not run in the background, so that is the reason it's a destroy. And here one more case here is sometimes our application may be kills. And what cases your application may be kills? See, I'm running one application. Suddenly my internet goes off. So maybe your application will crash, or you have not sufficient memory, or you need some other kind of background services is not running properly. So such kind of activities which happen, maybe your application crash. So but some of the crashes we can handle here. Means we can say that instead of crashing your application, we will show to the user your memory is not sufficient and your network is not available. So such kind of alerts we can show to the users. We can show to the users that we can show here to the users. So in this way, the complete life cycle will happen here. But how this program will help here? So how this program can help to the user here? So how this can help? See here, I'm doing some activities here, like I'm doing some activities, but here once I open here na Android Studio. So this is it is closing like this. Means when my application is restarting, I want to do some activities like for example, you can take the Uber application. Uber, I'm booking the one cab, bike or cab something. So what happens here? When my application, I opened first time today morning, I opened my application in my home place. Then afterwards, after 1 hour or 2 hours, I moved to the office. Then that application is running, suppose that application is running on the background. Then what happens? If I try to book the cab, my pickup location could be my home instead of office. There is a chances are there. So because of that, what we will do is, when I reopen that application, means that case should be here. This is the case. On stop, and on stop, it comes to on restart and on start. Again in the on start method, using this on start method, what I do is, I'll refresh the location. Means what is the get current location functionality is there, that I can reset. So that what happens, it clear the previous location and it creates a new location like this here. So that is the main use of these all the methods. So these all the methods also we can use in some of the cases, like something I want to give some like what we can say, like I'm using one analytics board, like let us say this is a cricket score. So cricket score are market value, Sensex value, it is displaying on my phone in my application. So that value can be changed every second by second. So on those cases, that kind of functionality I can handle in on resume method. So that what happens, for every 5 seconds or every 10 seconds, whatever the duration we set it on the respective duration, this application can refresh and it can show the updated data to the user. So that is, and next step is the on stop. So let us consider one more example as like I'm submitting some data. I'm writing one kind of message to the user or something message. Then what happens here? That case, I supposed to write 200 words there, but I completed 100 words. Then unfortunately I got some other things and all. So if I goes to this on stop, there may be a chance to give a notification. There may be a chance to give the notification kind of message, that if you really want to close this or you want to save this data, such kind of activities we can handle on in a on stop method. And on pause also, if your application goes fast, then you want to intimate to the user, means if you got any disturbance and all. So whatever, like see, this is like in a WhatsApp. I open WhatsApp, I type to hi good morning message to you, but while clicking on the send button, I receive a call or something is happened, then in on pause method, the WhatsApp people will say that message can be saved temporarily. When I open WhatsApp, again that I can able to see that message to send. Even if I open another message, XYZ contact, then I come back to your number, then that message could be there. That message kind of thing is handling on a on pause method. And it is on destroy. Normally on destroy means it's a while your application closing. Sometimes some applications is asking that please rate us. So such kind of messages we can handle in a on destroy method. So these are the total 7 methods. So this is the life cycle of this. But just we seen today, it's an overview of the life cycle and what is happening in this life cycle. So this is this. But in this life cycle, there are 2 steps. So this is very, very important to the interview's purpose also. So normally they'll ask few questions on that. What is that? Means first of all, they'll ask, please explain about activity life cycle. This is compulsory question. Either you are a fresher or you are experienced people. If you can go for the interview, that should be the first definite question on this. So then once they ask that explain about activity life cycle, you can explain like this. So activity has total 7 methods. Those all are on create, on start, on resume, on pass, on stop, and on destroy. If you get a chance to write something on there, if they have your pen and paper something, you can write and you can show this kind of diagram process also, like it goes to from on create to start to resume, then activity running stage, then pass, stop, destroy. Sometimes it may restart like this. If there is no such kind of chance, just simply can say it has 7 methods. These are the methods. This can execute like one by one like this. And after on resume stage, this is activity running stage where we can user can interact with the application. Then sometimes if any disturbance will come, then that goes to the background. Then that stage called as a pause. If it is a small disturbance, then it can start immediately from there. In case if it is a long disturbance, then it goes to the stop. If it is a activity destroyed, means we are manually clicking that destroy button, it goes to the destroy, and from the stop it can restart. So this way we can explain, and after that we can expect 2 more questions from here. So here, how in between of which stages application can be interacted with us. So interaction, when in which way stage it will be interacted with the user means on resume to in between of on resume, on pass, it can be interacted with the user. So means only if application is in this 2, then only end user can perform action. But as a developer, we can control action in any stage. But as a user, if you want to do something, then that you can do only in a on resume to on pass. Then what about the visibility? So if application is I can view until that is from the on start to on stop, in between of this here to here, I can able to see the application. How? Suppose my application is already opened, then I got one call. So the call should be on the top of the screen, but backgroundly I can able to see that. I receive a notification that is top of the screen, I can able to see this. So this is means this is the interaction stage is in between of the on resume to on pause, and visibility is on start to on stop, And the complete life cycle is from on create to on destroy. These three questions we can expect. So the next is the complete life cycle. So the complete life cycle is from on create to on destroy. On destroy. This is the way like this. So this is about this activity life cycle. So just you can go through this diagram and this theoretical concept. So we will see the next topic in next class. Thank you.